Coach, 6 of the 7 runners who competed in November's NCAA championship are returning. But let's talk first a little bit about the person who's not back. Brianna Colbernson, a 3-time cross-country All-American, who enjoyed a tremendous 4-year running career here. What did she mean to your cross-country and, for that matter, your track programs?
Brianna was a born leader. I'm really missing that person that can take the team and help pace, motivate, encourage. So, just losing somebody of that capability right off the bat is new for us this year. Having her for 4 years of that kind of strength, huge. As far as her ability on the track as well too, she's an All-American, a top runner for us, and that's gonna be hard to replace.
Okay, so let's move on now to 2007, talk about the letter winners you do retain, starting first with the NSIC Preseason Cross Country Athlete of the Year, Senior Emmy Trost. What can we expect from her as a senior, realizing, of course, that she's coming off what ranks as probably the most productive year in Bulldog cross country and track history?
Well, Emmy has her goals set for this whole year, each season, and moving into cross country, of course, I think she'd love to repeat as conference champion. Try to move up in the ranks at the region meet as well as nationals. I will share with you right now, she's kind of working through some tendonitis in her leg. So for this part, we're going to keep her out of the first meet. And just knowing that's the nature, especially in cross country, is knowing the end of the season goals are a lot bigger than where we're at right now. It's nothing super serious, but at the same time, I just want to make sure she's as healthy as she can be.
And like I mentioned earlier, Emmy will be joined by a talented group of veterans this fall, including a boatload of upperclassmen. Tell us a little bit about this group.
The new freshmen coming in have just been wonderful, amazing. We have 3 new freshmen, Isabel Brzezinka, Gabby Brinkley, and Rihanna Rinke. And currently right now, 2 of them have been running in my top 5 for practices. So they've really just shown their maturity right off the bat, their strength and their ability. So excited about that. As far as just my returners coming to it, we have a new dynamic this year, but really I think we can have the same results that we had last year. In some practices that we've already been showing, my current runners coming back are running 30 seconds to 40 seconds faster than where they were at last year. They've gained a lot of strength over the summer as far as lifting and running, and so if we can pack up and have a tight group, we can get the same kind of score as we did with just a couple of elite people and a couple down the thing. So I'm really looking just at a different dynamic, but the same kind of team.
And who are some of these returners that are foresee as being your constant point getters?
So Melissa Drenken, Megan Borowski, Amber Seidenkrantz, Abby Moore. Those 4 right now just have been sticking like glue together. Super excited to kind of see how they're going to perform and how close they can run together at Moorhead.
Okay, and then according to their NSIC preseason poll, league coaches picked Mary and UMD as the teams to beat once again in the conference. Is there anyone else you see challenging for the NSIC title?
Augustana really brought in some great recruits. They've also had some people that they've redshirted over the last year or 2 in their program. So if they can keep everybody healthy and put them together, they're going to be just somebody that I don't think people have really looked at. As well as Northern. Northern's always had some great top runners, but they put together a good recruiting class, so they could be a surprise.
And then looking even a week or 2 weeks after that, the NCAA Division II Central Regional, what teams are you looking at to challenge both UMD and Mary and those teams that you mentioned from the region?
I guess I kind of look at the similar teams every year that have kind of been up there, Southwest Baptist, Missouri Southern. Otherwise, the NSIC is pretty strong in our region, so Mary, Augustana.
Okay, and your team has qualified for 5 of the last 6 NCAA Division II National Championships, including the past 4 in a row. What do you attribute to sustaining that level of consistent success?
Well, recruiting is number one. You have to keep the team building each year. you see lots of programs, you know, like maybe build up for 4 years and then have to take a break, and that may be due just strictly to budget, you know, getting the scholarship money and then having to wait until those runners are out to replenish. However, when you do have a successful team, it's a little easier to get some people to come into your program and to keep that program going and building. And I feel with our success, it's been helpful for me for my recruiting.